Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Accrington career mode, where today we have ourselves the start of a brand new season, where today we have now joined the championship. We will not be playing any games in this episode, but we will have the pre-season tournament, which are mainly against the sides that we were playing against last season. I'll quickly sim past this day and get into the first day where we'll actually get some notifications and stuff. So yeah, right then boys, so we have now got a lot of departures and leaving on loan players now, as you can see here. We've got a pre-contract player arrival as well in Adam Sazalai. I don't really want him here. It was a poor decision at the time. It would have been an alright decision if we were still in League 1, but now we're actually in the Championship. It's a bit of a poor decision. Not really going to get time to use him, I don't think. And then obviously Yarmouk and Bellingham have both gone back to their clubs. Right, I'm just going to have a quick look at the players we're actually starting this season with. As you can see, we've got 37 players in the club. Currently, Jill has gone out on loan. Unfortunately, he would have been a good goalkeeper to have at this point, but I'm sure Savin can put in the work as he did last season. Parsons should be on the loan list, so we'll add him to the loan list now. Who else is out of the club? Let's have a look. We have Nicholson, who's gone out on loan. That's fair enough. We also have Harris and Quigley, who have both gone out on loan as well. And that is, apart from Adu, all the players that are out on loan now. So yeah, a couple of players, not too many. Hopefully look at moving a few of the players on that we've actually still got at the club this season, but we'll have to wait and see. Right then boys, so the first thing we're going to do for this new season is actually come in and try and sign a player that we looked at that was on the transfer list last season from Bournemouth. Jamal Lowe is the man that was on the transfer list. He's a 71 overall, 28 years old. He wants a crucial first team player, which I'm not surprised about. He only wants a year on his contract. I'm not surprised about that either. We'll accept the release clause, and he wants 8k on the wages, which is not too bad, to be fair. We'll counter it a little bit and say 7,500 and then 20,500 on that. See what he says. Yeah, he's not really going to move, which I'm not surprised about, but we'll accept it anyway. And there is our first signing of this new season, boys. Jamal Lowe. That is a very good signing to have on a free agent. And here he is, arriving at the club, our first new signing of the season. As you see here, everyone here to greet him. Even Field's here to greet him. Don't know what that's about. Don't know why Field was there to greet him. And Hamilton and Field there as well. Bit of a new one this time. Is he a bit of a... No, they're greeting him. It's alright. We're alright. They're greeting him. They're not rubbing him out the club already. As we see. That is the first time I've ever had this cutscene, actually. I don't know if that's a new one, but Jamal Lowe. And the first offer we've actually got of the season is for Gregory Ilek, the Hungarian right wing back turned striker, as we signed him last season as a right wing back from the youth academy. And he then, I noticed that he had decent striker stats, so I swapped him to that, and he's gone up to a 63 rating. We will delegate this to a normal 1 year loan, and hopefully he will then go out on one. Right, and the first transfer offer we get of the season is for Joseph Field. I'm not surprised about that at all, although I am surprised about the club that's come in for him. Clermont Foot won him for 7.7 million. They're predicting between 5.5 and 10 million for him. Either way, I'm not selling the kid. But we have got an offer back for Elec, and they have accepted the 1 year, so we will accept that back in their favour, and hopefully he will be going out on loan for the season. Right then boys, so for the first game of the season, in the pre season tournament, we have ourselves Portsmouth, a side that we beat twice in the playoffs last season to end up getting ourselves into the championship right now. So what we're going to do is go into this, quick sim the match, see what these boys can do, and we win 2-0. Sazalai on his debut gets himself a goal, and also Field starting the new season the way he ended it with another goal. Right then, boys, so we are now going in for the lad that I promised that we would. Yarmouk is coming back to Accrington, hopefully on a permanent deal this time. I'm going to offer him $1 million to start with, and see what they want. 1.65. You're charging me 1.65 for $1 million that I brought up as good as he is now. 1.25. They only want 1.14. Let's try and offer him another 1.250, and if we can get him below market value that we have, we'll accept that. And the 66 rated now Yarmouk is coming back to Accrington Stanley on a permanent deal. Let's go. Right then, boys, so now it's down to contract for Yarmouk. We'll add the important deal. We'll go for 5 years on the contract length. No release clause is perfect for me, and now we just have to ask for the wages. We'll ask for a little bit of a pay cut, not too much, and then on this we'll ask for about 30k. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Okay, it is. He wants a bonus. We're not going to give him one, but yeah, he's coming in for it anyway. Let's go, boys. He is back at the club. Come on. And here you see Elek has been loaned out for the year, and he will be leaving the club. Right, and the second game of this cup is against Oxford. Let's see if we can get ourselves another decent victory out of this one. And here we are, boys. Quick sim that game, and we get a draw against Oxford. A 1-1 draw, Hamilton with the goal. And now we have a loan offer for Lance Peters, our very low rated striker that we have. We are going to delegate this back to a normal loan, and hopefully he will be going out on loan for the season as well. And another transfer offer for Joseph Field, this time from Damst, I believe, or Darmanst, 98. I believe they're a German side. 7.7 million again, which we're going to reject. And the last game of the pre-season tournament we have is Charlton. Let's see if the boys can put in another decent result today. And here we are, boys. Quick sim that game, and it's another 1-1 draw. Jasemi and also Hamilton getting another goal today. So well done to them, boys. Right, loan agreement is Lance Peters going out on a 1-year loan. Has been accepted, so we're going to go ahead and accept it back. And Lance Peters has actually rejected his loan, so that one is out the window. And our amazing right back, I've just checked our squad, youth squad, as you can see, and our player that's looking like a very good right back is now in a position to actually do quite well. But looking at his stats, he's not great defensively. He's good. He's got good ball control and stuff like that. I might try and change him to because basing it off his passing and stuff, that looks like more of a centre midfielder's type of stats, not a right back, or a centre back or a defender of any kind. And he hasn't got the most of pace either, so I'd assume that was a bit more of a centre mid styled player. Right then, so another signing we are going to make is Kian Adams, who is a Welsh centre mid, 17 years old, 65 overall, looking like a decent player. So we're going to try and sign him on an important first team squad role. 5 years on the contract. Disregard the release clause. He only wants £400 on the wages, even better. And there we go, the lad is now signed. Right then, boys, and another one we are going in for is a right midfielder in Tanguy Koulibaly, he wants a crucial first team player. He's 22 years old at the right midfield, looking like a very, very good player indeed. 5-year on the contract, he only wants a year, which I'm not too surprised about. We'll disregard the release clause, and I don't know how much to go on his wages because I haven't actually scouted him yet. I'm going to go for, if he wants a crucial, the last crucial player that I put on was 3k on a wages, wasn't it? So we'll go for that. Go for 30k on the signing on bonus. I may have overpaid him. No, I definitely haven't. He wants 6,002 on a wages. We'll accept it anyway. And here you see he is a 71 overall, a very good player. Maybe the next Anthony Knockout at this point. Hopefully that kind of a player anyway. Right then, next player we are going to go in for is a former Evertonian player in Mohamed Besic. I think it is the guy that used to play for Everton anyway. It is now a crucial first team player, 2 years on the deal. No release clause, even better, and he wants 5,800 on the wage, which is not too bad to be fair. If a player that I'm assuming is going to be at about a 72 overall, 71, 72 overall, and he has accepted the offer I've put in. Even better. Right, next man we're going to try and sign is Onel Hernandez, who is a former Norwich man and a former Hull City player as well. We'll go for a crucial first team player, 2 years on the deal as well. No release clause, which is perfect for me, and he's already sorted the wages he wants as well. We'll offer him that. He wants 6,002 in the end, which is not too bad for a player of his quality. The next man we are going in for is Jeffrey Brumer, a player that is quite well known. He is a crucial first team player, only wants a year on the contract. He is 31 years old, but like I say, I want to make this quite realistic in signings wise, and I think that this is quite a decent thing for us to have. Right now he is asking for quite high wages, to be honest, but we'll submit that, and yeah, he's not having it, but he has dropped his signing on bonus by 5 grand, so we'll accept. And the last player we are going to sign is a left wing back. It's Haidara, a player that used to play for Newcastle. He's on a crucial deal for a 1-year deal as well. We'll go accept on the release clause. Will he offer us a wage? No, so that's going to make things a bit difficult. I'm going to give him 5 grand with 20k on the signing on, and he wants 9k on the wages. I don't think I'm willing to give him 9k on the wages. I don't know how good he is, and 9k on the wages seems a bit high for me. So I'm going to end the negotiations actually, and not actually go in for him. Right, so instead of Haidara, we're going to go in for Dalbert, who also wants a crucial first team player. We'll offer him 5 years as well. He's only going to accept the 1. He doesn't want a release clause either, which is even better, and his is 7k on the wages, so it's not as bad. It's still quite expensive, but it's a lot better than the other guy was, so we'll offer him 7, and he has accepted. So there we go, our new left back is into the club. And that's where we're going to end the first episode, boys. In the next episode, the first gaming episode, or first competitive episode of the season, we are going to have a game against Coventry, game against Birmingham, and also a cup game against Sheffield Wednesday. But yeah, so far, not done too badly on signings, I wouldn't say so far this season. Need to get a few more players out of the club and on loan, stuff like that. Out on loan is mainly the thing, with a couple of players hopefully being sold at some point. I really need to move a couple of players on realistically. But some very good signings today. But none of them, I just want to add to that, none of them are actually in the starting 11 for the first game. My reason behind this, apart from Yarmolenko, sorry, is for the fact that that man was obviously in the club last season. I'm starting this side out the exact way it left me last season, pretty much, apart from Coyle being in CDM because he was injured. And that's it. It's just him that's changed apart from that, and there's 3 new players on the bench, 4 new players. We've got Koulibaly on the bench, we put Dalbert on the bench, Lowe and Sazalai, just for the fact of if we do want to make a change, they are there. I don't want to change too much about the side, like I say, because I do, even though we've signed these new players, I still want to be using my guys that I've already had. Like Hernandez is currently down there, Besic, Bruma is there as well, and there should also be someone else, I'm pretty sure. Adams is there. I'm pretty sure there's one other player. Maybe not, but maybe in the next episode I think we need to sign a little bit of a better goalkeeper backup. I think that's my goal for the next episode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The 0 gravity keeps saying